So as we discussed, they're now thinking about installing RFID chips into your hand, which would contain all of your COVID passport info. Would you be down to having that information installed or inserted into your hand?
No.
And what makes you against the concept of it?
I don't like holes in my body.
Now, do you have any piercings?
No.
So at least you are consistent.
Yeah.
Now, are you nervous, though, the direction our country is headed in? And in places like New York, they already have vaccine passports, vaccine mandates. Are you concerned about this?
Yes, but not as much as some people probably. Yeah, data privacy is going to be more important than ever, but I don't think it has just to do with the vaccine or the pandemic in general.
So as you guys know, a lot of states in America right now are doing vaccine passports where you have to show your vaccine proof to get into bars and restaurants. Now they're considering inserting RFID chips under your skin, and that would have all of your, health data. So before you go into a restaurant or bar, you scan your hand. What are your thoughts? Would you do that? Are you willing to put a chip into your hand?
Man, I'm from Arkansas. My mom and my grandma would kill me because I go straight to hell.
Yeah, it's mark of the beast, right?
Yeah, that's what they think, yeah.
And what about you? Would you put the RFID chip in your hand?
I would not.
And why are you against the concept of it?
I'm just against it all. I don't like the vaccine. I don't like nothing about it.
Awesome. And what about you?
I'm not for it or against it.
Okay.
I'd want to learn more about it.
Okay. And what about you?
I wouldn't do it, no.
You wouldn't do it? And what about you?
Man, I'm religious. I'm not going to do that. I'm putting it on me.
A lot of Christians and Catholics I hear don't want to do that. Now, I'm just curious, are we all vaccinated here?
I am for nursing.
Okay, you are, but you're not.
That's
You're not. So this is mostly purebloods here. Yes. Awesome, except for you. I'm sorry to hear that. Awesome, me too, man. I love you. I love your sleeve too, by the way. You definitely are a Trump supporter with that on. Hell yeah. Me too. Look at my hat. Let's go. Yeah, the Let's Go branding. So as I mentioned off camera, they were trying to move towards an RFID chip in your hand where it would store all of your health data. Would you have that installed into your hand?
No.
And what makes you against the concept of it?
I think that God made us fine how we are. I don't think we need any sort of enhancements in terms of actual technology within our bodies. I think we don't need any.
So right now, we're moving towards virtual reality. So you might have heard about Facebook has the metaverse, and Elon Musk said that meetings are going to be held all virtually, and at some point, people might even travel anymore. You just plug into your Oculus, and then you can travel to Paris while never leaving your home. Mm-hmm. Do you think this is a good direction for people to be moving in?
Nope.
It's not, right?
It's definitely not. No, it's a fool's errand or whatever. It's not a good idea.
So as you know, a lot of states in America are moving towards vaccine passports. Like New York, for example, you cannot go to a restaurant or bar unless you present proof of vaccination. So now there's countries like Sweden that are installing RFID chips in people's hands that'll contain all your vaccination records. You just scan it, boom, all the information. What are your thoughts as we move in this direction in America?
I think we're kind of overstepping a lot of boundaries and personal choice. Personally, I think it should not be a mandate that people get vaccinated. I really think it's a personal decision. Mm-hmm. I don't think that we need to be headed in a direction where we're discriminating people who aren't vaccinated, where they can't go into a restaurant or not. We've had pandemics in this history and lifetime, and we've never had this. We don't need it. Yep. I think it's just way above and beyond what where we need to go.
That was so well said that I might actually put that on TikTok.
Oh dear.
On top of YouTube. So you might go viral on TikTok.
Okay.
Because that was a good little rant, right? That was awesome. Okay. Well, thank you so much for voicing your opinion on my channel.
Oh my gosh, you're welcome. Thank you.
All right, what did you say about liberals?
They're paranoid about the pandemic.
And what do you think makes them so paranoid?
The media.
Right? I always ask people, if you didn't watch TV, would you know there's a pandemic? As you guys know, a lot of states in America are moving towards vaccine passports.
Yes.
In order to eat at a restaurant, for example, you got to show proof of, vaccine. We're moving towards having your chips installed into your hands. Have you heard about this?
Yes, we have.
And
Mark of the beast.
And I'm curious to know, are you okay with the direction we're headed in, or are you for it, against it? What are your thoughts on it?
Against it. I'm actually against it. I believe that we should actually adopt the same attitude we do with the flu vaccine. So you get a choice. So whether you want to do it or not, that's okay. I think that's the same thing we should be moving with COVID. That's honestly
amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing to hear.
Yeah.
Yes. I completely feel the same. I feel like we're being slowly stripped of our constitutional rights, our freedoms, little by little, and I feel like we should have a choice.
Yeah.
And what about you?
Same thing.
Same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, I'm curious, did you guys ever feel this way under Trump? I know a lot of people have issues with the personality, but did you ever feel that your freedoms were being stripped away under Trump?
As a black woman in America, I know I might get my black card revoked. I love Trump.
God bless you.
I loved him.
God
just
bless
so
you.
you know.
But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black, and you ain't black,
I love Trump.
and you ain't black,
I love Trump.
and you ain't black.
And I'm a Mexican Trump supporter. My hat says "Let's go, Brandon."
Hey!
Which you know what that means, right?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go,
you know what that
Brandon.
means. Let's go, Brandon.
I love it. I love
Amazing.
it. I love it.
So I'm going to change gears for a second. As a black Trump supporter,
Yes.
what makes you say that your blackness would be revoked?
Oh, well, our people, supposedly speaking, he's a racist. He believes in grabbing women by the they have a lot of things that they say, especially the media. I mean, if you're talking about fake news and things like that. But the facts are the facts. The man has done bankruptcy 10 times. He's come back from that, and he's able to run our country. So I really do believe in him, and I do believe in his message. I really do. I like Trump. I love you, Trump.
Amazing.
Donald.
And I want to say this since you're three black ladies over here. Trump did gain a lot of black vote.
That's right.
In 2020. He
That's
doubled his black vote, I think, from 8% to 16%.
Yes,
so
he did.
Republicans are making progress with the black community. And if you think about it, the black community, they do have conservative values.
We do.
It's Christian, church going, family.
Yeah.
You have a lot of
We do
gatherings
believe
on the
in that.
weekends with,
Yep.
barbecues and gatherings.
Yeah, we do.
I'm not trying to stereotype. That's just part of the culture.
No, that's the truth.
And so when you ask them, and also security,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
most black people support the police.
We do.
Because it protects the community.
We do. We
And
do.
so my
the ones
job.
that aren't killing us.
Exactly, the ones that aren't killing you.
We'll support it. We'll support it.
So I would love if you ladies, next election come 2024, because I think Trump's going to run again.
Yes.
Use your voices and platform to try to change perceptions
He
about.
got my vote.
Amazing to hear that. Hey, you're
Got
starting
my vote.
to. Amazing.
Yes, I believe that we're losing direction here as a country under Biden. So he still has a lot to prove to us. So as of right now, yes, I'm looking for someone who has direction and who's going to lead our people in the right direction.
Exactly.
So,
And the person that has the
Yes.
experience as well. I'm not saying that Biden doesn't have the experience.
Oh, he's got too much experience.
I know that under Obama, he's done really good things and stuff like that. But honestly, if we're talking, I don't know, people lie, the numbers don't.
Right.
Trump has the numbers.
I love
He's
to hear
got
that.
my number.
Oh shit. Hey Trump, you hear that? If you and Melania break up, right here, you got.
I love you, Trump.
That's
I
right.
love you, Trump.
That's right. Thank you so much, ladies. You were great to talk
We
to.
appreciate you.
Happy
as well.
New Year.
Bye.
Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Bye.
So I stopped you because I noticed your hat.
Yes.
What made you wear the MAGA hat today?
Well, would you like to see the shirt I just bought? Look.
Yes, show us the shirt you just bought.
I'll show you the shirt I just bought. So
Here we go.
I actually bought just now a Miss Me Yet shirt.
That's a nice looking shirt.
I think this guy has been a disaster to our country. He's just taken us on the wrong direction.
I don't think there is a direction. I think he's just causing chaos and destruction in his path. I got a question for you. Are you Latino?
Yes, my parents are Latino.
What's the ethnic background?
They are Salvadorian.
Amazing. So you're a Latino for Trump, like me?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
God bless you.
Yes.
So my question today, I'm talking to people about the vaccine passports.
Mm-hmm.
I assume that what's your opinion on it?
So I got vaccinated. I got boosted. If you see, and I'm actually from New York, and New York is, well, yeah.
I'm from New York too, but I left.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
New York has the most restrictions, and yet they have the most cases.
I know.
And they don't have the approach that Florida does, that they have the monoclonal antibodies. And people,
Actually, they do have monoclonal antibodies, but they said if you're non-white, if you're white, you should not apply. They're actually saving it for only non-white people only, which I think is a form of racism.
Absolutely. And if you look at it, look, for any smart person out there, they can see that vaccine or no vaccine. And I work at a hospital, and it's very sad that we're separating people in that category. You know what I mean? I feel like you should have a choice. If you look at, for example, this happened 100 years ago. If someone got the flu, all right, you got the flu shot, but there's cures, there's therapies for it. There's Theraflu, there's, there's Vicks. And now with COVID, all right, you could get this shot, but there's also...
Within 36 hours, I was fully healed.
And Joe Rogan did as well.
I did the Joe Rogan method, absolutely.
And Dana White did as well.
And Tim Pool did as well. I got a question for you. They're moving towards putting vaccine chips, like RFID chips into your hands to have all your health information. What are your thoughts on that? Would you do that?
Absolutely not. One, I am a God-fearing person. I believe in Jesus Christ and everything that's written in the Bible, and it talks about a chip in the last days being implanted, and I will not implant a chip into my body.
Good for you. I appreciate you standing strong. And it's interesting that you're a Trump supporter, a MAGA hat wearing Trump supporter, and you've been vaccinated. I think that's a very interesting, that you've done that. And how do you feel? You're all good?
Yeah, I feel very good, very well. Like I said, I will not discriminate somebody that has not gotten vaccinated.
Because otherwise you wouldn't be talking to me then.
No, I mean, hey, listen, it's the land of the free. This isn't China, to say it like that.
Well, it's becoming China.
Well, yeah, slowly but surely.
Great. Awesome, man. Nice to meet you, brother.
Likewise. What's your name?
Adam Francisco. Do you have like social media, TikTok?
Yes, I do.
What do you have?
I have Instagram.
All right, shout it out.
Hold on, let me look at it because
it's my my audience is gonna love you, man. Because you're. How you doing, kids?
Hello. It's Salvador Lopez 317.
Awesome. All right, we'll follow you. Thanks again, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Right?
Appreciate it. Thank you.